This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh, baby. He runs zone 90% to 6% of the time.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3
Yes, sir.
Drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Watson. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Every fucking game.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
Fuck,
we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to
I
count
did
as that
Bronson,
because now
yeah.
it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Watson off play action. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down throw, Watson. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They will indeed snap it to Watson. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Flush to his right. And he's got his target, Harris. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Yeah. We're talking that
no, not at all. They
like
did a really
I
nice
think
job
when me and
staying in
Ken
their
went into
proper
the homes,
places
he was
and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
I think they took Ken. He was 4'11", Red. I say I don't know about that, Red. Now listen to that.
He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty.
Yeah, he
but
probably
when it
let me
doesn't,
get on that. So.
oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They'll try to surge ahead with game.
Oh, I thought Najee in the game.
5-yard line.
I kick it. Fuck it.
Pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
You're gonna be like, bro, this nigga had the ball the whole fucking first.
For it on 4th. We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
Get in there!
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deshaun Watson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Oh, thank you. Come on, man. Come on.
Right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Back to throw, Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
What is that number 14? Sam Darnold.
2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now it's Darnold.
All forward.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 49. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield,
Julio!
And he'll be out of bounds.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Harris. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Gainwell pushing and fighting his way in.
There you go, Reed.
Steeler touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-zip. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, a team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson.
Yeah, Joe.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Damn, Reed, almost got you upset.
Only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, that's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Darnold on 1st down.
Oh!
Complete this to Gibson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Again, Darnold. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And, Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that could be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Got his target.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
He comes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Good that million.
He'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet, as they come up now 2nd and inches. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. After the run, now Darnold to throw.
Oh, tried to kill that nigga, boy.
Washington touchdown.
Yeah, I tried to light his ass.
As the first half is winding down, and Washington able to make this a close game again.
I tried to light his ass up. We get 3, y'all. We go. See how first place go, y'all. We'll get 3 out of it. Huh?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. On 1st and 10, Watson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Watson. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick, and a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
Ooh.
It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A carry for Gibson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Darnold from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now Darnold.
Oh!
To Gibson, complete. And he is tackled inside the.
We're going to get that shit, y'all. We're going to get that shit. We're going to get that shit.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
I get that ball out of there.
Inside the 30.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down,
for real?
it's Allen, and he'll take this ahead for about
And you
4.
guess it.
Second down coming up.
And you guess right.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Darnold. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Allen. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Cardinals.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Darnold. They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Give me that shit,
Here's a
nigga.
look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game.
Nah,
CD,
smack that shit out of his hand,
there
though.
hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league. And every time
Almost, boy.
around the NFL, they
Almost
say the
did it,
exact same
killer.
thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The block field goal with the D tackle.
There to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged
I just
3
ran
out
through
of it, but they
Chase
edged a
Young
bit
fucking
closer.
Yeah,
chat,
but still
boy.
lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off of play action, it's Watson. And here's Freiermuth again. And he goes out right around the 39.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
That was Pat. I knew Pat got a mismatch against him with his upgrades. Come on, man.
So the big play means just like that,
You
they'll
know it.
operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run with Harris out of the shotgun.
He's
down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, it's Harris on second down, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. A try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that
bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, a slant to Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line...
And it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Julio Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review. So they had it right.
Got the stream up. Let's go.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, Red.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, I think
that's
that
the only
the
thing
folks
that can
here
be.
hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their
Come
guys
on,
to a surprise
come
victory.
on.
But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too
We're
much
down
to
with the
handle
fourth?
on the other side in this one. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Darnold. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. A handoff running left is Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Gibson. Taken down inside the 30. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. About 3 yards there to the 27. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd down now, it's Allen down right around the 25. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, Watson. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Faking the give. Now Watson. Looking deep for Julio. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase
Julio
their lead
having
to
a
28.
day.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
Julio
away.
looking vintage.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Yeah,
The decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, wait. You out.
Intercepted for the third time. Picked off at about the 31. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love it. At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, Red. Let's go, Red. I'm watching you, baby. Let's go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. On second down, here's Gibson again. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Washington, the calendar changed October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You good? Good? You good? Hell yeah, you good.